Mae Marsh, a name synonymous with the silent film era, was an accomplished actress who left an indelible mark on the industry. Born Mary Wayne Marsh on November 9, 1894, in Madrid, Spain, she began her film career at the tender age of 14. Marsh quickly rose to fame, becoming one of the most popular actresses of her time. She appeared in numerous films, including D.W. Griffith's groundbreaking The Birth of a Nation and Intolerance. Her emotive acting style and natural charisma made her a favorite among audiences. Throughout her career, Marsh starred in a variety of films, from dramas to comedies, showcasing her versatility as an actress. She worked with some of the most prominent directors of her time, including Cecil B. DeMille and King Vidor. Marsh's contributions to the film industry extended beyond her acting roles. She was also a talented director and producer, working behind the scenes to bring stories to life. Her directorial debut, The Man Who Played God, was a critical and commercial success. Despite the advent of talkies, Marsh continued to act in films throughout the 1930s and 1940s. She also appeared on television, with guest roles on popular shows such as The Loretta Young Show and Perry Mason. Marsh's legacy in the film industry is undeniable. She was a trailblazer, paving the way for future generations of actresses. Her work continues to inspire and captivate audiences to this day. In 1960, she received an honorary Academy Award for her contributions to the industry. As we reflect on the career of this classic actress, we are reminded of the power of storytelling and the impact that one person can have on an entire industry. Mae Marsh's contributions to the world of film will forever be cherished. Mae Marsh was a legendary actress, known for her work in silent films during the early 20th century. She appeared in many classic films, but which one do you believe defined her career? And what makes Mae Marsh stand out from her contemporaries in that era? Perhaps it's her ability to convey complex emotions without the use of dialogue, or her memorable performances in films like The Birth of a Nation and The Covered Wagon. Whatever it may be, Mae Marsh left an indelible mark on the film industry. Do you have a cherished memory or personal experience related to this classic star? We'd love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. Throughout this video, we'll be sharing many funny, shocking, and sad facts about Mae Marsh, so be sure to keep watching. Stay tuned to learn more about this trailblazing actress and her incredible career. Mae Marsh, an actress who left an indelible mark on early Hollywood, was born in Madrid, California in 1894. The sixth of 10 children, she was raised in a family that valued entertainment. Her father worked as a blacksmith, while her mother was a homemaker with a love for the theater. This early exposure to performance art sparked Mae's interest in acting. At the age of 13, Mae's sister, Ida, introduced her to D.W. Griffith, a pioneering film director. Griffith recognized Mae's potential and cast her in several short films, launching her career in the burgeoning film industry. Under Griffith's guidance, Mae honed her craft and became a prominent figure in silent films. Griffith's mentorship proved invaluable for Mae, as he taught her the nuances of acting for the camera. He encouraged her to develop subtle facial expressions and gestures, which became her trademark style. Mae's ability to convey complex emotions without dialogue resonated with audiences and solidified her status as a silent film star. In addition to Griffith, Mae's colleagues and co-stars also influenced her career. She starred alongside some of the most celebrated actors of her time, including Lillian Gish and Robert Harron. These collaborations allowed Mae to learn from her peers and expand her acting skills. Mae's upbringing, early exposure to theater, and mentorship under D.W. Griffith all contributed to her successful career in silent films. Her ability to captivate audiences with her emotive acting style made her a beloved figure in early Hollywood. Despite the advent of talkies, Mae's films continued to resonate with audiences, solidifying her place in cinematic history. Mae Marsh began her film career in 1910, at the dawn of the Hollywood era. Starring in D.W. Griffith's groundbreaking films like The Birth of a Nation and Intolerance, she quickly became a prominent figure in the industry. Her natural and affecting acting style, contrasting with the more theatrical approach of the time, left a significant impact on the industry. Marsh's characters often embodied innocence and vulnerability, which resonated with audiences. In The Birth of a Nation, she portrayed a young woman caught in the turmoil of the Civil War, while in Intolerance, she played a wife trying to save her husband from execution. These roles showcased her ability to convey deep emotions and established her as a serious actress. As a leading lady in the silent film era, Marsh helped define the genre's visual storytelling. She excelled in physical comedy and action, often performing her own stunts. In The Squaw Man, she famously rode a horse while holding a parasol, demonstrating her commitment to her craft. Marsh's influence extended beyond her acting. She was one of the first actresses to establish her own production company, further demonstrating her impact on the industry. Her entrepreneurial spirit paved the way for future generations of actresses to take control of their careers. After the silent film era ended, Marsh successfully transitioned to talkies, appearing in films like The Champ and Mary of Nazareth. Her ability to adapt to changing times proved her versatility and longevity as an actress. In summary, Mae Marsh's contributions to Hollywood were substantial and far-reaching. Her innovative acting style, physical comedy, and entrepreneurial spirit left an indelible mark on the film industry, inspiring future generations of actors and filmmakers. Mae Marsh's passion for acting was ignited at a young age. Born in 1894, she was the eldest of 6 children in a working-class family. As a child, she often attended local theater performances, where she became enamored with the art of storytelling through drama. Her aunt, a seamstress for the D.W. Griffith Film Company, recognized the actress's potential and encouraged her to pursue a career in film. At the age of 16, Marsh was discovered by Griffith himself and cast in her first film, The Sands of Dee. The actress's natural talent and charisma were evident, and she quickly became a staple in Griffith's films. One pivotal experience that fueled her desire to pursue acting was her role in the 1915 film The Birth of a Nation. Despite the film's controversial subject matter, it was a massive success and solidified Marsh's status as a rising star. Marsh's performance in The Birth of a Nation caught the attention of famed director Thomas C., who cast her in several of his films. It was during this time that Marsh truly discovered her passion for acting. She later recalled, "I was so young and inexperienced, but I had a burning desire to learn and grow as an actress. I was determined to make the most of every opportunity that came my way." Marsh's dedication and talent paid off, and she went on to have a successful career in silent films. Her performances in classics such as Intolerance and The Little American showcased her versatility and range as an actress. Marsh's passion for acting never waned, and she continued to work in the industry until the late 1950s. Her legacy as a pioneering actress in the early days of Hollywood continues to inspire aspiring actors to this day. Mae Marsh's big break came when she was willing to take on a role that other actresses refused. The part in the film man's genesis required the actress to wear a grass skirt and go bare-legged, which was considered risque at the time. Marsh, eager for an opportunity to advance in her career, accepted the part, leading to her rise in the ranks of silent film actresses. Despite the commonly cited birth year of 1895, U.S. Census records from 19 indicate that Mae Marsh was actually born in 1894. The same records also reveal that her father, S.C. Marsh, was not a railroad auditor who died when she was 4, but rather a bartender who was alive as of June 19. Mae Marsh became known for her work as a silent film actress, appearing in a number of classic films throughout her career. Her willingness to take on challenging roles helped establish her as a talented and versatile actress in the industry. Mae Marsh, a budding actress, faced numerous challenges in her early career. Born in 1894, she grew up in a large family where money was often scarce. Despite these financial struggles, she was determined to pursue her dream of acting. Marsh's journey in the film industry was not an easy one. She encountered skepticism from industry professionals who doubted her potential. However, she refused to let this discourage her. Instead, she used it as motivation to work harder and prove them wrong. Marsh's resilience was evident in the creative solutions she found to overcome these obstacles. She took on any role she could get, no matter how small or insignificant it seemed. She was always eager to learn and improve her craft, taking classes and seeking advice from more experienced actors. Marsh's big break came when she was discovered by D.W. Griffith, a prominent film director of the time. He saw her potential and cast her in several of his films, including the groundbreaking The Birth of a Nation. Marsh's performance in this film was praised by critics and audiences alike, solidifying her place in Hollywood. Despite facing numerous challenges, Mae Marsh persevered and became a successful actress. Her story is a testament to the power of determination, hard work, and resilience in the face of adversity. After her passing, Mae Marsh was laid to rest in Pacific Crest Cemetery, Redondo Beach, Los Angeles County, California. Her final resting place is at Grave 10, Lot 838, Section 5. The actress was also a member of the Dominoes, a female auxiliary of the Maskers. In 1930, she served on the Cards Committee alongside Adele Rowland and Mistress Frank Lloyd. In the spring of 1918, the 18-year-old Ernest Hemingway declared in letters to friends and family that he was engaged to Marsh. Hemingway was in New York at the time, preparing to go to Italy as an ambulance driver with the Red Cross. He claimed to have met Marsh at a party. However, Hemingway later stated that Marsh had ended the engagement. When questioned about this incident 48 years later, in 1966, Marsh expressed that she wished she had known Hemingway. In the early 1910s, though, Mae Marsh's career took off when she started working with renowned director D.W. Griffith. Her breakthrough role came in 1915 with the groundbreaking film The Birth of a Nation, where she played the role of Elsie Stoneman. The film, although controversial, was a technical marvel and is considered a turning point in American cinema. Marsh's performance was highly praised, with critics noting her ability to convey complex emotions with subtlety and grace. Following the success of The Birth of a Nation, Mae Marsh became one of the most sought-after actresses in Hollywood. In 1916, she starred in another Griffith classic, Intolerance, where she played the character of the Dear One. The film was a visual spectacle, and Marsh's performance was once again lauded for its emotional depth and range. In the 1920s, Mae Marsh transitioned to talkies with ease, demonstrating her versatility as an actress. One of her most memorable roles from this period was in the 1928 film The Wind, where she played the role of Letty Mason. The film was a critical success, with Marsh's performance being hailed as one of the highlights. Throughout her career, Mae Marsh was known for her ability to bring depth and nuance to her characters. Her performances were not just about delivering lines, but about conveying emotions and experiences that resonated with audiences. As film critic Pauline Kael noted, Mae Marsh had a rare gift for making even the smallest moments on screen seem alive with feeling. In addition to her work as an actress, Mae Marsh was also a trailblazer for women in Hollywood. She was one of the first actresses to demand better pay and working conditions, paving the way for future generations of women in the industry. In conclusion, Mae Marsh's career was marked by breakthrough moments that not only showcased her talent as an actress, but also pushed the boundaries of American cinema. Her ability to convey complex emotions with subtlety and grace, as well as her advocacy for women's rights in Hollywood, has left an indelible mark on the industry. Mae Marsh, an accomplished actress, is best known for her work in silent films. She began her career as a child actress and quickly made a name for herself in the industry. One of Marsh's most iconic roles was in the 1915 film The Birth of a Nation, where she played the character of Elsie Stoneman. The film, directed by D.W. Griffith, is known for its controversial portrayal of race relations in the United States. However, Marsh's performance was widely praised, and she was soon cast in other major productions. In the 1922 film The Toll of the Sea, Marsh played the role of Lotus Flower, a young Chinese woman who falls in love with an American sailor. The film is notable for its use of two-strip Technicolor, and Marsh's performance was once again highly regarded. One of the most memorable scenes from The Toll of the Sea is when Marsh's character, Lotus Flower, sings a mournful song while looking out at the ocean. The scene is a powerful moment of emotional expression, and Marsh's performance is both heartbreaking and captivating. Marsh's work in silent films helped to establish her as a talented actress and pave the way for future generations of performers. Her contributions to the industry continue to be celebrated and studied by film historians and enthusiasts alike. Despite the challenges of working in silent films, Marsh was able to convey complex emotions and create memorable characters that have stood the test of time. Her legacy as a pioneering actress in the world of silent film is well deserved, and her work continues to resonate with audiences today. Mae Marsh, a silent film actress, was known for her ability to convey complex emotions through her facial expressions and body language. She approached her work with a deep sense of dedication and commitment, often spending hours rehearsing and perfecting her movements. Marsh's unique style was characterized by her naturalistic acting approach, which was a departure from the more stylized acting techniques prevalent during the silent film era. One of the factors that contributed to Marsh's unique style was her background in dance. She began her career as a dancer, and this training informed her approach to acting. Marsh believed that movement was essential to conveying emotion, and she often used her body to express what words could not. This made her performances incredibly powerful and captivating, even without sound. Marsh's personal experiences also influenced her work. She grew up in a large family and often had to take on adult responsibilities at a young age. This early exposure to hardship gave her a deep sense of empathy, which she brought to her roles. Marsh was particularly effective at playing vulnerable, innocent characters, and her ability to convey emotion made her a favorite among audiences. One of Marsh's most famous roles was in the classic film The Birth of a Nation. Despite the film's controversial subject matter, Marsh's performance was widely praised. She played the role of Elsie Stoneman, a young woman who falls in love with a Confederate soldier. Marsh's portrayal of Elsie was incredibly nuanced, and she was able to convey the character's innocence, vulnerability, and strength all at once. Marsh's work was also influenced by her worldview. She was a strong advocate for women's rights and often used her platform to speak out on issues that mattered to her. Marsh believed that actors had a responsibility to use their influence for good, and she was known for her activism both on and off the screen. In conclusion, Mae Marsh was a truly unique actress who brought a fresh perspective to the world of silent film. Her naturalistic acting style, combined with her background in dance and her deep sense of empathy, made her performances incredibly powerful and moving. Marsh's personal experiences and worldview also informed her work, and she used her platform to advocate for causes that mattered to her. Her legacy continues to inspire actors and filmmakers today. Mae Marsh, a prolific actress, graced the screen in over 200 films throughout her career. Her final film, Cheyenne Autumn, saw her in the role of a woman, bringing to a close a remarkable journey in film. In Three Godfathers, Marsh took on the character of Mistress Pearly Sweet, a role that placed her alongside Ward Bond and Mildred Natwick. Interestingly, Natwick, who played her niece, was actually 2 years younger than Bond, and 11 years junior to Marsh, who portrayed her aunt. This age dynamic added an unusual layer to their on-screen relationship. Mae Marsh, an actress who graced the silent film era, left an indelible mark on the industry with her unique style and emotive performances. Her work in D.W. Griffith's The Birth of a Nation and Intolerance showcased her exceptional talent and established her as a leading lady. Griffith once said, "Mae had that rare ability to convey emotion through her eyes, making her performances incredibly powerful." This ability was evident in her nuanced portrayals, which captured the hearts of audiences and inspired future generations of actors. Marsh's influence extended beyond her acting prowess. She was a trendsetter, popularizing the college girl image in the 1920s, which paved the way for strong, independent female characters in films. Her fashion choices, such as bobbed hair and casual clothing, also impacted popular culture. Director King Vidor, who worked with Marsh in The Big Parade, praised her for her natural acting style and her ability to adapt to new techniques. He stated, "Mae was a joy to work with. She brought a freshness and authenticity to every scene." Marsh's contributions to the film industry are still celebrated today. Modern actresses like Saoirse Ronan and Elle Fanning have cited Marsh as an inspiration due to her ability to convey complex emotions with subtlety and grace. In conclusion, Mae Marsh's impact on the film industry is undeniable. Her innovative acting techniques, trend-setting image, and influence on future generations of actors have solidified her place as a trailblazer in the world of silent films. Mae Marsh's career was marked by both triumph and tragedy. As a young actress, she became a symbol of innocence and purity in D.W. Griffith's groundbreaking film, The Birth of a Nation. However, her personal life was marked by great sadness. Marsh was one of the first victims of the Hollywood studio system, which demanded long hours and intense workloads from its young stars. As a result, she suffered a nervous breakdown at the age of 22, which forced her to take a break from acting. Despite her struggles, Marsh continued to work in the film industry for several more decades. She appeared in over 200 films, including classics like The Best Years of Our Lives and Gone with the Wind. However, she never achieved the same level of success or acclaim as she had in her early career. One of the most tragic aspects of Marsh's life was her relationship with her husband, actor Ruben Mamoulian. The couple married in 1926 when Marsh was 29 and Mamoulian was 24. However, their marriage was plagued by Mamoulian's infidelity and abuse. Marsh eventually divorced him in 1939, but the experience left her deeply scarred. Marsh never remarried and spent the rest of her life focusing on her career and her charitable work. She passed away in 1968 at the age of 72, leaving behind a legacy as one of the most talented and resilient actresses of her time. Despite the challenges she faced, Marsh remained a beloved figure in Hollywood, admired for her strength, grace, and determination. Mae Marsh, the actress, was known for her work in silent films, but her life extended beyond the silver screen. She was a devoted mother and wife, values that were deeply important to her. Marsh's personal life often influenced her work, as she brought her own experiences and emotions to her roles. In addition to her acting career, Marsh was passionate about various causes and philanthropic efforts. She was an advocate for animal rights and worked with several organizations to promote animal welfare. Marsh's love for animals was well known, and she often used her platform to raise awareness about animal cruelty and neglect. Moreover, Marsh was a strong supporter of women's rights and was involved in various women's organizations. She believed in empowering women and fought for their rights and equality. Marsh's activism was a reflection of her personal values and beliefs, and she used her influence to make a positive impact on society. Marsh's philanthropic efforts extended beyond animal rights and women's rights. She was also involved in various charitable organizations and often donated her time and resources to help those in need. Marsh's generosity and kindness were well known, and she was highly respected for her humanitarian work. In conclusion, Mae Marsh was not just an actress, but a devoted mother, wife, and advocate for various causes. Her personal values and interests informed her work, and she used her platform to make a positive impact on society. Marsh's philanthropic efforts and advocacy for various causes are a testament to her character and her commitment to making the world a better place. As a prominent figure in early Hollywood, Mae Marsh left an indelible mark on the film industry. Her work in groundbreaking films like The Birth of a Nation and Intolerance showcased her exceptional talent and versatility. Despite the silent era being long gone, this actress's legacy continues to resonate with modern audiences. In The Birth of a Nation, Mae Marsh's performance as Flora Cameron demonstrated her ability to convey deep emotions without the aid of sound. Her portrayal of a young woman fighting to protect her family and community left a lasting impact on viewers. Similarly, in Intolerance, Marsh's performance as the Little Dear One displayed her remarkable range as an actress. Beyond her acting prowess, Mae Marsh was also known for her contributions to the film industry as a whole. She worked with some of the most renowned directors of her time, including D.W. Griffith and John Ford. Her collaborations with these filmmakers helped to shape the cinematic landscape of the early 20th century. As we look back on this classic era of film, it's impossible not to recognize the significant role that Mae Marsh played in its development. Her work continues to captivate audiences and inspire aspiring actors to this day. So, what are your thoughts on Mae Marsh's work and legacy? Share them in the comments below and join the conversation. And if you enjoyed this piece, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content celebrating the creative spirits shaping entertainment.